Hello there, Michaelers. How's everyone doing today? I just finished a live on Mad Dog's live broadcast, so I thank him for the interview. But there was some new information that I wanted to get out with you guys, or at least follow up with some other information. So I think I'm on public. Hello, 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 hello. There we go. Hi. Hi, you all. Okay, so I know that you guys are here. Okay, so the last live, I went ahead and it was about the shocking revelation that the estate, Michael Jackson's estate, John Bronk and John McClane, are suing Jeffrey, who is LaToya's ex-boyfriend, ex-fiance, that I have a photo with that I've already posted. I think I posted it. Let's see. I'm not on my YouTube, maybe. Let's see if I posted that picture. I know I have it. I know I have it. Let me post it up here on this one, on this computer. But also, we want to talk more about the driver's license, right? Michael Jackson's driver's license is very important. It's not the end-all, be-all, because there's just so much proof, evidence, facts, and clues Michael faked his death. It's exorbitant. It's huge. It's ginormous. It's a word my daughter likes. And but what is interesting with the driver's license is the coroner said that's how he named and identified the dead body. Not from Michael's 8 brothers and sisters, not by his mother and father, not by his dozens and dozens of nieces and nephews, right? Or close friends, but by a driver's license, right? How are you identifying a dead body by a driver's license? And then I asked the coroner, could he present the driver's license of Michael Joe Jackson? And he said he didn't have it, that he sent it back to the California Department of Motor Vehicles, right? So how did you send that back to the California Department of Motor Vehicles when Jeffrey had the last driver's license, right? And the estate suing Jeffrey because they said he stole it, along with iPhones, iPads, the kids' iPhones, music, computer discs, hard drives, clothing, pajamas. And with the pajamas, the 3 death photos, one you can't see because it's just the head, is the ambulance Photoshop. And the other one is the hospital photo where there's a hospital gown. And then the other one is a nude photo, which is at the autopsies. And all 3 of them are Photoshop. Watch the Alive Docu-series and I prove to you where those photos came from. Okay, so I am looking up the picture of me and Jeffrey real quick. Let's see. Let me get that. Me, Jeffrey, Brenda Ritchie, and LaToya, right? And let's see, I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to show you the driver's license that TMZ has posted. Okay, so it's always something, right? And I'm always trying to get it together, even with my 2 computers, okay? So where is it? I'm going to play a couple of things. A picture of me and LaToya, Jeffrey, and Brenda Ritchie. Okay, here it is. I knew this would be useful one day. Thank you. You guys know the backstory of how I got this photo? Okay, I'm going to tell you. All right. So I was talking to Peter Michael Bobby, Peter Pan PYT, Peter Madani, a.k.a. Bobby Anderson, a.k.a. Michael Jackson, talking to him on the phone. And I was telling him for weeks, I'm going out on this day, I'm going out, right? So it became a big deal with us. And we were going to Arsenio Hall show, me and my friend. And then we were going, it was her birthday. And then we were going to, oh, that phone, that was close up, huh? And then we were going to, after we saw the Arsenio Hall, we were going to dinner. So after the Arsenio Hall, he started calling me, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you headed? Where are you headed? I said, I'm going to the Polo Lounge. He told me, he sung a cappella, I Just Can't Stop Loving You. Yes. And then he said I would see LaToya, Brenda Ritchie, Jeffrey, and Kathy Hilton, right, at the Polo Lounge. I said, be quiet, I'm not going to see them. Get off the phone. 5-10 minutes later, I walk into LaToya right there at the Polo Lounge. And this is us. This is the picture we took. Now, we took more pictures. There's a picture that he let me keep, Jeffrey, with my friend, sat and took a picture too, so I have another one. But here it is, Brenda Ritchie, LaToya, Jeffrey, and me. Brenda Ritchie says, she was so happy just to be in the Polo Lounge. Girl, please, you don't know nothing about my background. I was happy not only to be there, I was happy because he told me that I would see them, and boom, there you are, right? So that's why I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yes, because I was really happy because that was more that he's Michael. That was more proof that he was Michael Jackson. So this is Jeffrey, okay? This is Jeffrey, the one. LaToya was engaged to him, right? LaToya was engaged, and Jeffrey took my phone because we took several pictures. And he took my phone and deleted some of the pictures, which are probably still on. I don't have that phone anymore. But took several pictures. And he asked to see my phone, and he deleted several of them because LaToya had an engagement ring, a big, giant diamond engagement ring, and he wanted to make sure that that wasn't in any photos because she was doing her reality show on Oprah's channel at that time, and they hadn't announced the engagement as of yet. Well, anyway, the story is that Jeffrey and LaToya were staying there from June 25th, Death Announcement Day, to Independence Day, which is July 4th, Independence Day. That's just so weird. And in that time, he stole all kinds of things. And the most important thing that I found was new music, which is, oh my God. So we're going to expect some new music because there's going to be a Michael biopic. So there's got to be some new music, right? And then a driver's license, right? So TMZ knew about the Joe Joseph thing about Michael's name, right? Because on the death record, you can't use AKAs, assumed names on the death record, right? So I got more stuff, guys. I know I'm reviewing, but everybody doesn't know what you know, right? All right. So here is the driver's license that TMZ, see it, TMZ, they watermarked it. See, TMZ, it's there, right? You see it, the TMZ. They released this, not me, and it's stamped from the Department of Motor Vehicles. So this is Michael's last driver's license because it says it expires on his birthday, 8/29/2010, Michael Joe Jackson. And check out the 7. So he got the driver's license on 7/21/2005, right? So 7 and then 21 is 777 and 2 and 5 is 7. Check that out. Isn't that crazy? So he was wishing himself good luck because he knew what mission he was going to be on. 7/21/2005? Really, Michael? For real? I mean, just amazing. And then what is this? Photo 7625. What does that add up to? That's 13 and 7 is 20. All right. So, yeah. So we have the 777 for the date, the issue date of this driver's license, right? So I didn't release this. TMZ released this. So the estate is now saying that they got Jeffrey stole the driver's license. So the coroner couldn't have had the driver's license because the estate says Jeffrey has the driver's license. Okay? More than one driver's license? Well, we got 2 more, and they both say Michael Joe Jackson, and I got a letter from the DMV that says Michael Joe Jackson. So the no death record should have an assumed name or an AKA on there, on the death record. And when I went down to the Department of Public Health, they told me in order to change a name on a death certificate, you have to get a court order. And I don't think the estate wants the world to be in discovery so that they could ask a whole bunch of questions. So, and the coroner, why'd you lie, Mr. Coroner? There is no driver's license in the name of Michael Joseph Jackson. But anyway, I like to see that driver's license anyway. So I thought that was kind of good information. So I wanted to kind of go over that with you guys. All right, so now we're going to go over some more stuff, okay? We're going to go over some more stuff. The 3 songs from the Michael album. 3 songs from the Michael album. Keep Your Head Up, Monster, and Breaking News. Okay, fans believed that those songs were fake. They're not Michael's voice. They think they're the voice of a singer named Jason Malachi, who also recorded a song called "Let Me Let Go." Right, so it's the same voice. I don't want to get copyright strike. Oh, guess what? I got copyright strike for a song, and then I disputed it. And they released it. They released it because it's fair use, because I'm talking about something else and I'm transforming the meaning of it. All right. So I don't want to play, more songs because I will get copyright written striked, and it's just a hassle. But anyway, they've removed it. But anyway, so those three songs, Faking Breaking News, right? Okay, Faking My Obituary, okay. They think that those songs, somebody has sued the estate saying that it's fraud. It's fraud. And they were supposed to come from Frank Cascio and recorded at the Cascio basement, right? Family members have said that they were fake. It's Michael playing games, okay? It's games, okay? Is it Michael? Isn't it Michael? Let me use this for later so fans would think, oh, it's his. Well, why would he do? Because he plays a lot of games. Michael plays a lot of games, okay? So anyway, those songs have been removed from streaming services like iTunes and Apple Music, which are the same company. So now we just have the 7 songs that no one is disputing that they're Michael's. So I don't know where that lawsuit is. Has there been a settlement? I have no idea. I'll try to do more research on that lawsuit. But those 3 songs have been removed. Were they removed by Sony or were they removed by Apple? Okay, I don't know. But they've been removed off of there. So something's going down. All right. So that was some other interesting stuff. Now, here is Miki Howard, okay? Now, see, here we go again. You Rock My World, okay? The Michael song. So Miki Howard is Brandon Howard's mother, okay? If you watch Alive 4, I give you ample, plentiful, solid evidence that Brandon Howard is Michael's biological son, and it matches the exact timing of his birth, matches the timing of Billie Jean, the song Billie Jean. And I know Michael said Billie Jean was about groupies. You've heard the lyrics. It ain't about groupies. It's about somebody saying that he the baby daddy, and he's trying to say he's not the baby daddy because he's not ready for it until he saw the baby's eyes look just like mine. Oh no. Right? So and Michael also said, Stranger in Moscow, that he was somewhere and he wrote the song, but now we find out that the song was written by Brett Boxer, or was it him? Somebody who helped with the Sonic video game. And that's how Stranger in Moscow came out. So it's just, Michael tells stories, okay? He tells stories. All right. So anyway, so if you want to know about Miki being Brandon's mother and Michael being Brandon's father, watch Alive 4. But, and also Miki Howard loved Billie Jean. And they called her Billie she loved, Billie Holiday, the jazz singer Billie Holiday. So people called her Billie because she was so much into Billie Holiday, right? So anyway, so there was somebody recorded her in a video, and I thank Randy for sending it to me. And it was recorded on my birthday in 2016. Look at that, May 6, 2016. I think it was around the height of the Is Brandon a Michael's Child saga. Okay, so anyway, so somewhere in here, I gotta play it. Okay, well, here we go. Okay.
What was that name again? I didn't hear it.
Okay. She mentions Billie Jean.
What was that name again? I didn't hear it.
So she's saying Miki Howard is Billie Jean, okay, in so many words, right? And let me show you guys something else where somebody transcribed it for me. And where is that? Okay, here, this is where they're saying, here it is. Oops, sorry. Oops. No, I don't want any stickers. How do I go back? Oh gosh, how do I go back, guys? I remove all stickers. Okay, let's see. I don't want any stickers. I don't want to lose this. Oh, I am just such a mess. All right, so I'm not going to apply, but if I go back, I might lose it. Okay, so anyway, so this is the post on it, right? So on Mother's Day 2016, which happens to be my birthday, Miki Howard's and a friend of hers posted on Facebook, Miki dancing to You Rock My World. During that dance, she says, I know he's thinking about Billie Jean. Hear her laugh and says, what was that name again? She says, Miki Howard, right? So, she says Miki Howard. So I just find that just a little telling, don't you? Don't you? Okay. So, hey. Lots of fun, right? Lots of fun. So if you want to know more about, and Miki was with Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson was her manager at that time. And a lot of people say, oh, Joe Jackson is the father. Well, I went ahead and I put up together a picture of Brandon and Catherine. Let's see. Okay, here's Brandon and Catherine. Let me show you guys. Because Brandon looks like Catherine. He doesn't look like Papa Joe. Okay? So, here we go. And that little voice comes from Catherine, because Brandon's voice sounds almost identical to Michael's. Okay? See, there's Catherine. And there's Brandon. They look so much alike. They look so much alike. So, Brandon looks like Catherine to me. Definitely doesn't look like Joe. Okay? And there's Brandon with his mother, Miki Howard. Okay? So, I just thought that was just extra food for thought, with the Brandon Howard is Michael Jackson's son and is Billie Jean, and it happens to be a son. Okay? So, anyway, so we can place it all together. That Brandon is Michael's biological son, and Michael wrote a song about it, and he was so obsessed with it that he also put Billie Jean and Want to Be Starting Something too. Okay? All right. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Prince. There was a statement, we recently, we didn't celebrate. We recognize the passing of Papa Joe Jackson, who brought us the greatest entertainment family in the history of the world. Period. Hook or crook, he did that. That's his accomplishment. That's what he did, right? And I would have anybody match their kids up to Joe and Catherine's kids. Seriously. As far as manners, and as far as this crazy entertainment industry, and as far as their charitable donations, what they've done to the world, how they've been nothing but polite on camera with other people. They've had good manners, and they're just, to me, nice. They're not without mistakes, because we live a life. No one lives a life without mistakes, and we've all made mistakes. Well, in 2018, this year was the 4th anniversary of Papa Joe Jackson passing, right? And let's see, let me go back here. And Prince Jackson just had it. Okay, he had just had it. Okay, so let me go back to Facebook. And people fans, you're not showing any loyalty to Michael by hating his father. Michael forgave his father for the whoopings, but let me tell you, he got his butt whipped like everybody else that got their butt whipped in the 50s, 60s, and 70s and 80s. Okay, no different. No different. I got my butt whipped too. You probably did too, or your grandparents did. Okay, or your parents got their butts whipped. That's just how they did things back then. Okay? So, and Joe said Catherine was the one home with the kids more than often. She probably was whooping more butt, boom, 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 than he was. Okay? So, anyway, people want to just talk bad about Joe, and nobody likes for their family members to be talked bad about. So, here is Prince Jackson. Okay, here is Prince Jackson telling people how he feels about people talking trash about Papa Joe. Okay, let me put the volume up, and we'll talk on the other side. This was in 2018. As a matter of fact, 2 days after Papa Joe had passed. The day before, let me give you a little backstory. The day before, the 29th, which was the 28th, Peter Medani, Peter Pan PYT, a.k.a. Bobby Anderson, a.k.a. Michael Joe Jackson, we were talking. And he was saying how hurt he was that that people were talking trash about Papa Joe Jackson. And he said he was going to do something about it. And then the next day we get this from Prince, right? So people wonder why I think Peter Bandani is Michael, because I got a whole bunch of these stories, okay? Let's see. Here we go.
Backlog, you know, they're not necessarily up to date, but when I get back in town, videos and start talking about more things. One of the things I'm going to talk about today is my grandpa and what y'all fucks got to say about it.
Okay, let me turn this up a little bit. Let me turn it up on my computer. Okay, and I'm going to put it back a few seconds.
Is my grandpa and what y'all fucks got to say about it. So y'all can keep talking all the shit you want, saying he abused my dad and all this, and I'm going to make a YouTube video about it for sure. But he raised these kids right. Otherwise they would have been in gangs or fucking dead. So go ahead, keep talking shit. But you won't ever be as great as one of that man's fucking balls in his nutsack. Just remember that.
Okay. Okay. Yes. So all you fans that want to talk mess about Papa Joe Jackson, you just remember his accomplishments. And you just remember, without him and Catherine, and him picking Catherine as the wife and a mother of his children, none of the Jacksons would exist. And even though Catherine asked Joe and noticed the talent that the kids had, it was Joe who did the work. It was Joe who took the kids out on tour. It was Joe who was the manager. Okay, Catherine, they were a family, so they all played a role. But without Joe, it couldn't have happened in either way. So let's just calm ourselves down and just stop with the Papa Joe Jackson hate, or Prince is going to come get you. Okay? All right, I thank Prince for that. That was very honorable of him, and he's absolutely right. All right. So then, what else do we have? Let's see. Oh, R. Kelly, who shared an anniversary with Michael. He was acquitted on June 13th. It's like Michael was acquitted June 13th, but I think in 2007, I think, or 8. Oh my God. He shouldn't have been acquitted. Oh my God. R. Kelly, I believe the women. You just can't get a group of women that are just talking and reliving the pain that they had experienced on the hands of Robert R. Kelly, and just crocodile tears just falling out of their eyes, just crying. I have not seen a group of women shed so many tears about being molested in my life. Okay, not even the Cosby accusers. Now, some of them cried, yes, but in this documentary on the Living R. Kelly, or whatever that documentary is called, R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly, that's what it was. Those women were in serious pain. So he got sentenced today to 30 years in jail. Good riddance. Okay? He can't hurt any more girls, and then he had boys engage in sex with girls so he could watch as well. So it was boys and girls, okay? Underaged. Just abusive. Some underage, some weren't, but a lot of them were underage, and that's why he got sentenced to 30 years, which he should have. Okay? If I would have thought that Michael Jackson was guilty of child molestation, I would say the same thing. But me sitting in that courtroom in 2005, there was nothing but words coming out of people's mouths saying Michael molested them. No proof, no DNA, no nothing. Okay? So, that's why I will always support Michael Joe Jackson, because he's innocent, and because due to the BS and almost going to jail and the media and the haters and everything, he faked his death to escape. A lot of fans will say he's living a normal life. Well, it ain't normal being the living dead, so it's not a normal life at all. It's a different life, but it's definitely not a normal life. Okay? Let's see if I have any more things. I think that's it. That's it for now. So let me scroll my page and make sure there's nothing else that I want to talk about. Let's see. The producers. Killing Michael Jackson was a documentary. And in that documentary, the detectives aren't very happy. They said, we knew it was going to be bad. We knew it was going to be bad, right? And but there's a production company and a producer. And he said this in this article. Killing Michael Jackson, producers talk about revisiting the case 10 years later. This was back in 2019. And he said, for anyone interested in the work, life, and legacy of Jackson, there is one underlying message in the film. Quote, you realize he could still be alive, dash, whether to face justice or continue his career, Fenton, who's one of the producers, says. Okay? A lot of people are afraid to be laughed at by saying Michael faked his death. What do you mean? There's a trial? People will tell me arrogantly, you know, without knowing any of the backstory, without doing any of the research, that it's ridiculous that Michael Jackson would be alive and that it hurts the family and the fans and all that stuff. I don't know how. Hey, none of them said they identified the dead body. So how do they know? Okay? Paris, Prince, and Blanket, they were minors, so it don't matter what they say because they can't get in trouble for it now that they're adults. Okay? Because when you're a minor, you're a minor. That's one law. That's one set of laws. And then when you're an adult, that's another set of laws. Okay? Paris, and especially, like I was just revisiting one of the clues that Paris left for us. And remember the pink soft drink? Remember? And Paris had posted some lyrics from Pink's song, The Great Escape, right? And did I leave that up? Pink, The Great Escape. Let me see if I can find that. Okay, The Great Escape. I just want to revisit stuff because there's just so much. Okay, Pink. Here we go. Let me look up here. Let me put my phone down. Thanks, Sylvia, for the little phone holder. And let's put up, here it is. These are the lyrics to, Paris had posted the lyrics at one point. And here we are. And these are the lyrics, okay, from the song. Oh, there's nothing to show. It was just here. What? Let me go back. Where is it? Here it is. What do you mean there's nothing to show? There it is. Okay. All right. And here is the Pink, The Great Escape. That's her song. And in the song, But I Won't Let You Make the Great Escape, are gonna keep you alive someday, gonna keep you alive someday, right? And guess what album that song is on? It's so funny. It's so funny. Hold on, Pink. Let me pull that up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Pink. Okay. Oh, here we go. And here is, come on. I'm going to get a new computer, y'all. For real. I'm going to get a new computer. I'm going to get a new PC. I'm going to splurge. Okay. And that's from the album, Pink's album, I'm Not Dead. So they used to be so involved in the death hoax, and it used to be so much fun. We used to have so many death hoax clues. We don't get that many anymore. You know, we don't get a lot anymore. But, so I just got to remind you guys. And then the Pink soft drink as well. Another, that Paris, Prince, and BG, and he was Blanket then, and LaToya were promoting Michael's soft drink, I'm a Lover, Not a Fighter, called Pink. And then the lyrics of Pink, I'm Not Dead, and The Great Escape. And then what's Michael's three posthumous albums called? Michael, Escape, and A Rare Pearl. And I just did an interview, and one of the things that I did not get a chance to say was A Rare Pearl, the Mama's Pearl was first named, Guess Who's Making Whoopee with Your Girlfriend. And when this Chamilla, who is Michael, called me before the death announcement, and he said his name was Chamilla, which is Michael Scrambled, and I didn't know it was him, of course, and he was talking to me about the song Mama's Pearl, and he's like, oh, it's about making whoopee and all this, making love and all this stuff, a guy going after a girl, and I was like, no, it's not, And then he called me April 15th, and that's when the Real Pearl cartoon came out in 1972. But he called me January, excuse me if I said another day, January 15th, 2012 is when he called. And the cartoon series of Rare Pearl featuring the song Mama's Pearl came out January 15th, 1972. Well, the song was first called Guess Who's Making Whoopee with Your Girlfriend? But they changed it because and who knew that? Okay, who knew that? Except for Michael. And Guess Who's Making Whoopee with Your Girlfriend, which we didn't find out as a public at large until the Rare Pearl Come and Get It, which is another death hoax clue, which was supposed to be on the Paul McCartney album. I mean, the Beatles album about Abbey Road, about Paul is dead. So Come and Get It is his own clue. And then A Rare Pearl is a wink wink to me that Peter is Michael, right? And using Bobby Anderson as his front, of course. And because he can't be himself, so he's got to have somebody to say when he's caught, no, it's this person and not me, not Michael, right? So, so Guess Who's Making Whoopee with My Girlfriend? That was the name of the song. That was the first unreleased song of Mama's Pearl. They changed the lyrics because they thought Guess Who's Making Whoopee with My Girlfriend was too mature, it's too adult for their goody two-shoe bubblegum image. And that album came out, around Michael's birthday. And then the cartoon of Rare Pearl came out on the same day, January 15, 2013. So if I scramble some of this stuff and I'm just kind of talking, and sometimes I talk and I misspeak, watch my live docu-series. Everything is edited and put together so well, and put together with the least amount of words possible, because I can just kind of go on and on and on and on. Okay, so Larry D. Reed, get PJ on your show. Oh, yeah, get me on your show. I would love to be on people's show to talk, because I need to practice, because I was just on an interview and I forget, Conrad Murray's attorney's name, defense attorney, which was Ed Chernoff, and I forget about the weight and the number of autopsies, and so it's so much information. So I will do any interview because it's practice for me, and it makes me go down memory lane and to think of things that I hadn't thought about in a long time. Let's see if there's any questions. I doubt he had it in him, so where did the coroner get that license from? He didn't. Jeffrey stole it. It was at the house. And absolutely, why would the coroner even have a driver's license? Why would he, when the family is right there, why wouldn't he get the family to identify the dead body, especially knowing how much Michael loved wax figures, body doubles, impersonators, decoys. It's just all absurd. It's just all so absurd. Let's see. Let me see if there's any questions here. That's it. All right, guys. Go to my website, michaeljacksoninsider.com, and I will see you next time. I'm going to go see the Elvis movie now. I'm going to go see the Elvis movie. I heard it is so good. It is so good, I heard. So I'll be back to tell you guys how good it is, what's my opinion of it, okay? So I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.